MLB Network Radio Spring Training Tour in Fort Myers, Florida, covering the Boston Red Sox. And I got to tell you what, I think of all of the places we stopped, we had more fun here. These guys were yucking it up, chasing each other around the clubhouse, playing with snakes in the clubhouse as well. It was crazy here.
Well, they had a lot of fun. That's the one thing that you get from the Boston Red Sox. They were going to gel. I mean, that's the importance of this spring training for them, that they needed to get together. A lot of new faces, a lot of new guys, kind of teaching them the way. Listen, bad season last year, Panda and Hanley, but smiles everywhere. That's the one key ingredient that I thought was probably the most important thing. Listen, the talent's there. They're going to score runs. Maybe we got some questions about their pitching that we still have at the end of the day. But one thing that I learned is that this group likes each other, right, and it's going to be an awful lot better than it was last year.
They brought in a lot of baseball players that don't need to be managed or coached. They can kind of do it themselves, right, or they can do it to each other. And we saw that. They're kind of goofing around, playing around. I leave with the same sort of questions I had when I came in. I love the offense. I think they're going to score a ton of runs. Maybe even like the offense better than I did coming in. I loved it.
Well,
but the pitching is really going to be the question.
Yeah, batting practice was an awful lot of fun today. I mean, it never stopped. Groups 1 through 3. I mean, it was a highlight show all the way through. But you're absolutely right. We asked the important questions, about stepping up. And not that there weren't some, like we're working on mechanics and we're going to be better this year because of that. And, you listen to tone and whatnot. But at the end of the day, there was a common denominator when I kept asking about the pitching, and it was the numbers. And right, that kind of concerns me when you're saying, listen, it's not about certain guys stepping up and the performance being necessarily better. It was that we have numbers.
Right.
If this guy doesn't get it done, we're just going to go to this guy or this guy. And what you're telling me at the same time is that, you might like the talent, but you don't necessarily love the talent.
Yeah, inventory doesn't win. Quality inventory does. I think that ultimately will be the question for the Boston Red Sox. But if you have a question where MLB Network Radio is headed next on the Spring Training Tour, go to SiriusXM.com/springtraining. And if you missed a preview of your team, go to SiriusXM.com/on-demand.